Hi, my name is Sayed Jafri. I'm certified in ICA, International Compliance Association, certified in CISI from Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment London, and I train for investment banking operation with FP EduTech. You might have seen my videos at YouTube, and I really appreciate your genuine feedback and gratitude. But today's video is not a technical video. I'm not talking about the investment banking, I'm not talking about the banking or any of the financial product or contract. The purpose of today's video is very simple, that being as a fresher, when we get into any of the global bank or global corporations, any MNC, what should be the focus of first 6 months? Because when we are transitioning from campus to corporate, our mindset is different. We have been studying. Our expectations are different, and it is important to understand the other areas which we can improve, and the other side of that, what is the expectation from a manager. So if you are blessed enough to start your career with any of the Fortune 500, when I say Fortune 500, these are world best 500 companies. And we have their operation office in India. It can be middle office, it can be back office, it can be support function. We have their operation office in India. If you're blessed enough to start your career with Fortune 500, they have the culture in which they promote buddy system. So what is this buddy system? So basically, buddy is someone who will be holding your hand for next few months until you get familiar with the organizational policies, organizational procedures, and you're trained on the areas where you're supposed to be trained. The trainer is different, the buddy is different. Buddy is someone whom you can approach anytime with whatever questions you have. But this is not the culture across industry. And we as a fresher, it is our responsibility to own our own career. It is our career. We are getting compensation end of the day or end of the month. So we are responsible for our own career, for our own growth. So let me start from the basics. In this video, I'll be covering two areas. One, for the graduates, and other for postgraduates. Responsibilities are almost same and similar, but what should be your focus area? Because getting here from here is something which we all are looking. But what is the preparation we need to do? Do we have required skills? Did we invest our time wisely? Did we connect with industry professionals? Do we have proper network? Are we connected with our alumni group who are working in that particular organization? If yes, the transition would be smooth. But if no, there will be challenges. And we need to understand those challenges. So when I say first 6 months, the first thing which you need to do is network. When I say network, you're new to organization, you have time, you are in a position where you can connect with people, you can understand their mindset, you can ask them their success stories, their failure challenges, you can have conversation with them. But it should not be that you're gossiping and you're not allowing them to work. So here you need to be mindful that the person with whom you're connecting, you're respecting their time, you're respecting their efforts. That is the first thing you need to do. The second area where I always focus is learning. So when I say learning, the first goal in learning should be about organization. The second goal should be about the vertical in which you are. Third area where you should be focused is the process. Because you are hired for this process, in any possible way, you will keep doing this. Within 3 months, you are expected to start processing. But these are the two areas which will differentiate you down the line 2 years or 3 years. I was discussing with my counselor, and she was sharing certain examples. There are certain professionals who are working in the organization at the same designation from last 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. Now my question to them is, are you just processing? If yes, the growth will not come to you. If you genuinely want growth, the areas where you need to focus are these areas. How well you know about your own organization? What are the pain areas where you can work? How frequently you are setting your one-on-one with your manager? Do you know your expectations? Let's talk about that. I joined FPA EduTech. And here, first expectation from me is training. Second expectation from me is revenue generation. Third expectation from me is LinkedIn visibility. Let's say down the line 6 months or 1 year when I'm sitting with my CEO or my stakeholders. This is something for which I am hired. But if I'm only delivering training, these two checks will be unticked. And there will be a big question mark. Did I deliver what was expected from me? And if I'm thinking that delivering training is my responsibility, along with that, I'm not responsible for revenue generation. In that case, I have not gone through my job description. So it is important to read each and every point mentioned in job description. Once we know about the job description, we understand the expectations from us. Now you know your process, you know about your organization, you know about your vertical. You are in a way better position. What next? Because these all things can be done within a month. Apart from process. Process will take good 3 to 6 months time to know, not to master. Along with this, if you really want to highlight yourself, try to analyze areas where we are facing most challenges. So let me explain this with an example. I am working in a team which is completely depending on the manual task. So it can be your settlement team, it can be your reconciliation team, and I'm completely depending on the manual task. I need to download file, I need to put it in the Excel, I need to do each reconciliation manually. What if I have, in my course, I have learned VBAs or Python, and I have done projects on that. Am I in position to automate this? If yes, wonderful. You have earned a brownie, which you can discuss during your year-end discussion. Now you know how to tackle challenges, find the problem statement, provide solution, you're good. One of the most important area which most of the professionals they miss is one-on-one. When I say one-on-one, every month, it is your responsibility to reach out to your manager, sit with them, understand their expectations from you. Document it, analyze it, measure it, provide numbers, see your progress. Because let's say if the eligibility criteria is 18 months, which is usually in the global banks. So eligibility criteria is 18 months. In the 16th month, I'm going to my manager and I'm asking that I'm looking for the promotion. He or she would be like, what were you doing from last 16 months? Because I did not set expectations right. So here, first 6 months, it is your responsibility to have 6 one-on-one with your managers. Focus on learning, focus on upskilling, focus on networking. And do not get into politics. When I say this, I mean this. Do not get into politics and stop discussing people. Do not discuss. This is the red flag. If you get involved in discussing people, gossiping about people, you are not focused on the growth. If you're genuinely looking for the growth, discuss ideas, discuss learning, connect with people who have the same mindset, create a circle, find a mentor. And if you're able to do these all things, next 6 months and next 12 months, your journey should be focused on the next role. But the base will be set in the first 6 months. I hope you enjoyed my video. If I get the good reactions, good interaction on this video, I can assure you that in next video, I'll be covering next 12 months. Stage by stage, step by step, and what all is important. And if you are part of financial services industry, you want to upskill, or you are a hiring manager, you are a stakeholder, you're looking for someone who can take care of your team, train them, mentor them. We at FPA, we train for CISI, Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment in London, and we are happy to collaborate with you. Thank you so much.